Hey everybody, it's Nate and Steph from Adventure to Backpack. Welcome to Death Valley.
Yeah.
So we are going to be here most of this week. It's Halloween, it's the week of Halloween, and we are going to try to put a spooky twist on it.
Spooky.
So there's at least one ghost town in Death Valley, and apparently
There's like a lot of ghost towns.
Yeah, you've done all the research on ghost towns, which is pretty impressive, honestly, because ghost towns, unsurprisingly, don't have very much of a marketing budget. So sometimes they're a little bit hard to find, and reliable ones, all that good stuff. Switch my hands real quick. Okay, so we are going to do that. Stephanie has been practicing up some awesome Halloween makeup. And we're going to be showing that off, and basically we're just going to be out here having a good time. So anyway, Death Valley, yeah, cool, first time to be here. Never been here before. The scenery is way different than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more like sand dunes and stuff like that, honestly, and it's just like this big empty basin with mountains all the way around us, and we just now got into it, so I think there's a lot more to explore.
Yep. So I think you said it all.
So let's go.
Let's go. Wow.
Pretty good, right?
Look at the colors over there.
It has been quite a while since we have seen sunsets like these. The colors in this one's absolutely phenomenal. Pictures don't do it justice. It's like the pictures that I just showed you are what it really looked like. I mean, it's oversaturated. It's got the vibrance sliders turned way too high, but that's real life. That's actually what it looks like. And it's just changing every single second. Like, I'm about to have to put down the camera and take more pictures because it's flash bright pink over that way. So anyway, this is absolutely phenomenal. Side note, we are putting together a bit of a portfolio of landscape photography and stuff like that. So if you are looking to add more decoration to your house, I will put a link to it up here and you can check that out. And if not, just enjoy the pictures. So let's go take some more. Okay, the last little bit of color is now fleeting from the clouds as we speak, and so pretty much got the best pictures I think I'm going to get tonight during that particular show. So maybe these clouds will go away and we'll get some awesome stars, because I know it's going to be super dark out here. We are quite a ways from any sizable town. But anyway, let's go see what Steph is up to. All right, so we just had some awesome dinner. We have chicken, pineapple, rice concoction that you made up. It's really awesome. What do you call that?
I don't know, like just pineapple, chicken, and rice?
Pineapple, chicken, and rice.
Yeah.
It's really good. But anyway, we've actually had that for like 5 nights in a row at this point.
It makes a lot when I make it.
That's what we do. We always like make a bunch of food and then have enough leftovers for a few days, so we don't have to cook. We don't have to prepare food every night. You just kind of heat it up in the skillet, and then you have less dishes, less cleanup, all that good stuff. But anyway, we're gonna pretty much shut down for the night. For the most part, we've both got some work to do. You've got a lot of work to do, I know. I was just looking at your to-do list over there. Wow.
Yeah, that's because I slept last night and didn't get anything done. So anyway, I've got some stuff to do as well, and that's about that. So we're gonna stop with the vlog for tonight, and we're gonna pick up some other work, and we will be back with more Death Valley tomorrow. And Halloween, yay! I'm excited about that.
See you in the morning.
Bye.
Good morning. May as well start our day off with the lowest point in
North
America, right?
Yeah.
So I think a common misconception that this is the lowest point in the Western Hemisphere, but yeah. I guess they found another spot in Argentina that's a little bit lower. I guess that's been a fairly recent discovery. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the signs here still say that this is the lowest point in the Western Hemisphere, but I was doing some research on the way in, and it's no longer the lowest known point in the Western Hemisphere, but it is the lowest known point in North America. So another funny fact, the sign for the lowest point in North America is back there over just off of the boardwalk. And so apparently that's actually not the lowest point either. The lowest point is somewhere that way, a few miles that way, but it's not very easy to get to, and it's not very safe to access the actual low point. So they just went ahead and put the sign up here closer to the boardwalk.
Yeah, so I think they were saying that it's like it's fairly treacherous to get, to get over to that point. And like I can kind of see why. At first I was like, well, I mean, sure, it's hot, dry, all that kind of stuff, but like this little spot we're on is pretty foot traffic down, but everything else is like so it's pretty rough traveling, it really. So I can definitely see why it'd be, tough on the tough on the ankles and on the feet and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, we're gonna walk a little further and see what's down here on this end a little further. So one of the things that Stephanie was reading about earlier was saying that like the lowest actual point kind of depends on the day, depends on like evaporation and a few other whatever kind of like
environmental factors.
Yeah, environmental factors. But so we're walking on this like kind of packed down area of the sand and salt. But like I don't know if like somebody dug here or what the case is, but there's water like how far under the how far down is that?
I don't know, probably like 8 inches or so, maybe. Not very far.
Yeah, so it doesn't take very far to get down to water. That was another thing we were seeing that Stephanie was pointing out, was that if some of the spots to get down to wherever the lowest actual lowest point is, I guess it's just like a thin layer of mud. I'm sorry, a thin layer of like crust on top of mud, and so that's another reason it kind of gets kind of tricky to get out there. And also, you kind of need like coordinates and a GPS to find out actually where the lowest point of the day is.
Of the day, yeah.
Of the day. So anyway, this whole area is pretty neat. I don't know how much further we're gonna walk out there. Like, I don't know how much further that goes out there. I wish the mountain bikes were allowed out here, because this would be a phenomenal spot to mountain bike.
Yeah, it would be.
But anyway.
Oh, so I did want to point out, actually, we may point it out when we go over there, but they have a sign here. So we're standing.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about that. I'll follow you.
Okay. We're standing on the Badwater Basin flats, and then up there, I don't know if you can see that.
Stick your finger up. We're gonna.
Can you see it?
That's right there. Yeah, right there.
Okay, that sign says sea level. That is where sea level is. So we're, I think, 282 feet below sea level at the lowest point. So, fun fact.
Anyway, we're gonna head back. We actually have like quite a few places to hit on the itinerary for today, and so we got like 150 something miles to go on all the places that Steph wants to check out today. And so I think we're gonna probably head back that way. What do you say?
Yeah, that sounds good. So today's goal really is to find
creepy,
a
spooky locations
spot for tonight for Halloween. So next stop on our list is a ghost town.
Ooh.
That should be spooky.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so we're heading to our next stop, and this is a big day for Nathan.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're about to cross into Nevada. Nathan has never been to Nevada. He has been literally every other state in the western U.S. except Nevada. And we are going to change that here in just a minute. Let's see. Looks like the state line is coming up quick. I wonder if there will be a sign.
There might not be a sign.
Might be like the Oklahoma-Colorado state line.
Where there's nothingness.
Yeah. Well, according to the map, it's right here.
We're in Nevada.
Yay!
Woo!
High
Yay, way to
five.
go.
New state.
Cross off another state. Happy Halloween, everybody! What better place to spend Halloween than a ghost town outside of Death Valley National Park? So that's where we are today. We are in the ghost town of Rhyolite, which was a boom town back in the early 1900s and hasn't seen residents for many, many decades. So that's what we're just going to explore this ghost town and have a little bit of fun for Halloween. So let's go check it out.
Man, wasn't Halloween fun?
That was so much fun. I love Halloween.
Yeah, it's definitely a different thing being able to, it's definitely not going into a neighborhood and trick-or-treating with the nieces or anything like that, which is definitely fun in its own regard, but this is way different.
Much different.
Much different.
So much fun.
So anyway, let's see, next day, we have come up the road just a little ways to Mosaic Canyon. It's a little slot canyon. It's polished out of marble, I believe.
What?
I think it's polished out of marble, right?
Sure.
Yep, so
Not
anyway,
positive.
that's, we're gonna go explore that. So let's go check it out.
That would be an awesome water slide right there. It's so slick and smooth.
And it's right there, huh?
Yeah. Something right there. That would be a...
Definitely wouldn't want to be here in like a flood,
Oh,
but
no,
like
for
a
sure.
like right after it's rained, maybe. Yeah, it'd be pretty fun. Super, kind of sketchy, but very fun.
It's so smooth. It's like when you said polished marble, like I didn't really grasp what you were saying, but yeah, this is totally like polished marble. It's smooth.
Look over here too.
That's crazy. You can see how smooth it is. There's just a reflection on the sun. It's almost wet. Super cool.
Okay, so we walked a little bit over a mile, I think 1.2 miles, up the
gully, gulch, canyon thing. And we've come to our first little rock fall. So basically join me, Steph. There's a just a little boulder fall over this way. I think the trail does go on a little further, another half a mile or so on the other side of that. So apparently this is passable, but we are going to scramble around. Actually, Steph is going to scramble around. I'm just going to video.
Typical.
And see if I can catch up after the fact. And we'll see if we can get around. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
This is slick.
Slippery.
These are not rock climbing shoes.
What'd you see?
There's a path up here. Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a path up here. Hey, Steph, come grab the camera.
Huh?
Come grab the camera. We're still videoing, so don't be shaky. I'll flip it around to me. Nate Cam.
Hey Cam.
Whoa. Got it.
No.
No.
Not even close.
Grab it up here closer to the camera, right underneath. There you go. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay. Good to go now. Nice.
Good job.
Okay, you ready?
Yep. Scooch out of this.
So these rocks are really slippery. They're definitely not like sandstone or something you'd see in like Moab, where you just stick to it.
I believe we've reached the end.
I mean, we can definitely get up that way, I think. Looks like people have. I don't know, it looks pretty slippery.
Yeah. I'm not okay with that, I don't think.
No. I don't think so either.
Because how would you get back down?
Oh yeah, getting down would be way worse than going up. Okay. We are going to opt for safety on this one.
Yeah. I think so.
Good with that?
Yep.
No ropes, anything like that. I hate to get stuck up there. Okay, anyway. Let's head back out. What do you say?
Let's go. I wonder what this is, or used to be.
Huh? Oh, you know what? I bet it's pretty wide right now, like big washed out. But I bet at one point it was narrow enough because there's a step right here, step there,
Oh,
step
there
there,
it is.
step there. It's probably the way to get up that.
Oh, I see. Aren't you smart?
Maybe.
Very cool.
Oh, washed
I
out.
wonder
Look how much it washed out though.
I'm sorry?
Look at how much it's washed out.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took to wash out like that. Like, I wonder how long ago you had to use the stairs.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks like the stairs have been there for quite a while. Looks like they're all rusted away. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Almost back down at the van though.
Yeah. That's
Good
much,
hike. This
much
is not.
quicker going down than going
Yeah,
up.
it's pretty steep hill going up, honestly, or deceptively, I guess. Anyway, almost to the bottom. This is a great hike. Like, definitely one to check out. And honestly, like, not too bad even in the middle of the day because, like, the sun wasn't like. What time did we start? Like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, something like
It's
that.
like heat of the day basically, and like there was always some shade, which shade is kind of hard to come by in Death Valley. It's pretty arid, pretty no cover at all. So anyway, definitely a good hike. Okay, back to the van. So a quick little drive, a wardrobe change, and a loss of about 20 degrees. We are on another trail. So we drove over closer to Panamint Springs, and there's apparently a waterfall around here. So if you have been to Death Valley, you know there is no water here. Like it is so dry here. Like I definitely understand like why it's called what it is. It's very arid. There's no cover, like not even like trees to get underneath. If something like if you were to be stranded or anything like that, I think the trail goes that way, so I'm going to stop walking for a second. But anyway, apparently there's a waterfall up here that's spring fed, and it actually there's a pipe that runs. Actually, let's go look at that. Okay. So there's a pipe that runs, I'm guessing, from the springs up here down to Panamint Springs, and we saw it on the drive in, and yeah, so I'm guessing it probably just fills up some kind of water tank down there. But see, there's a big pipe right behind me now, and I'm guessing that just feeds that little town down there, probably.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. So the road up here was about 2 miles. It was just like rocky. Like there was a Honda Civic pulling out whenever we got up here, but super bumpy. Like just be prepared to only go like 10-15 miles an hour on it. If you decide to come up here. Anyway, we're going to go up here and investigate this for ourselves, see if it's worth coming up here for. So let's go.
Let's go. There's a birdie. Look, he's so pretty. Very odd that he's not flying away from us.
Yeah. Wasn't scared at all. That was kind of weird. Usually don't sneak up on birds, huh?
No. Well, I don't think we snuck up on him either. He looked right at me.
He's about to attack your face.
Right. He looked very mean. Very menacing.
So we just got up a little further up the trail, and there's green stuff.
And something in the bushes.
Let's go. There's something in the bushes. Maybe it's a donkey.
I think it's a rabbit.
There's lots of donkey poop up here. Anyway, so there's also water down here. Look. That's a good sign. I think we're getting close, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't be too much further. It was only like a mile. This hike is only like a mile in, so surely we've made it like half mile by now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Should be pretty close.
Idea
anyway.
how fast we've been hiking.
pretty fast, 'cause I'm kind of hungry, honestly.
Oh, I have Cliff Bars.
I may have to have a Cliff Bar.
I think the path is down there. Path?
Yep.
Yeah. There. Right there. I bet we could have actually stayed on this side of that creek too.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Really nice.
So pretty.
Oh, pretty awesome. I know it's so weird being out here in the middle. I mean, because like looking this direction, you would think that we were I mean, yeah, I mean in Colorado somewhere like alpine environment, something like that. But we are in the middle of the desert. Like, haven't seen a pond or a lake or anything like that in a long time. Like even Badwater Basin's got like a little pool of water that's like kind of a sad looking pool of water. But anyway, this is really neat. So this is Darwin Falls. It's on, let's see, it's by Panamint Springs. Definitely worth checking out. There's nobody here. We were the only ones in the parking lot for this trailhead. So definitely not a very high traffic area. So, but that being said, it is a low traffic area. So please, please, please take all your trash with you. Not only take all your trash with you, take other people's trash if you happen to find it out here. I know I've got a pocket full of trash that I found on the trail. So please, please, please leave the place better than you found it. So there's my little leave no trace spiel. So anyway, we are going to finish up. Stephanie's taking some pictures, which if these pictures, let's see, these pictures will probably end up being on our landscape photography gallery, which you can find. I'll put a link up here, and you can go check that out. If you need some decoration for your house, then fantastic. And if not, enjoy our pictures and our video, and we are going to head back down because it's starting to get dark. So let's head that way. So Death Valley was pretty awesome. Really, really liked it. Honestly, not what I was expecting. Like I said earlier in the video, I thought it was going to be more like sand dunes and lizards and I don't know, like more like Sahara Desert, I guess. Right. Although I've never been to the Sahara Desert though, so I guess that's off of speculation as well. Anyway, pretty cool area. Definitely would not come here in the summertime. Like this is definitely a wintertime national park. Like peak season is in the wintertime here in Death Valley. And I can see why. It's super nice. Where we let's see what month is it? Oh yeah, it's November. Oh yeah, it's Halloween. So like 1st of November, end of October was pretty nice, and I think it's just like it's good to go like all the other like winter months as well. So I think that's pretty much it. We saw for the most part everything we want to see. Oh no, there's more ghost towns out there. We only showed one, but honestly, there were a few of them that are actually privately owned and you have to pay to get into, which kind of, in our opinion, like
defeats the purpose.
It really defeats the purpose of a ghost town if there's like somebody there to take admission and stuff like that. That's really not. That's more of like a Hollywood set, if you ask me, right, rather than a ghost town. And then there was another one or two that were a little harder to get to, 4-wheel drive, high clearance kind of thing. So which we didn't want to go through that this time around. It's a huge area, huge area. You could really spend a month or 2 months and probably not see everything there was to see, but don't get overwhelmed. Pick a few things. We kind of showed you a few things, what we did, and go with it. So yeah, good with that? Mm-hmm. All right, let's close it out, right?
Sounds good.
Awesome. So right about now, you're going to be seeing an icon pop up on your screen. It's a subscribe bubble so that you can stay current on all of our van life and adventure updates. Next is a link to our blog where you can see more of our destinations and adventure travel tips. And lastly is going to be a playlist. It's our playlist so that you can just binge watch all of our videos start to finish. So until next time, we'll see you later.